Hi there, this is MRJJA with the MRJJA Jiu-Jitsu Academy, and we're going to cover this week from MNMMANEWS.com the defense against the rear naked choke. So my assistant director is going to go ahead and get the rear naked choke. So he's deep in there. So the first thing I need to understand here is this a grappling situation or a mixed martial arts situation? Because if it's mixed martial arts, he's wearing gloves, so that makes my life much easier. If it's a situation where he doesn't have gloves on, it's a lot harder. Also, the other thing I need to know is, did I react in time to at least tuck my chin in, or is this choke completely tight? Okay? If I do have time to react, then my reaction should be as soon as I see that choke coming, I should shrug my shoulder and look in the direction of the choke. So shrug it and look in the direction of the choke. Now if he tries to get the choke here, you're going to see he doesn't have access to my neck. It's hidden. So it's a very easy way to defend this, and it's one that's not used enough. If you see a choke coming, look at the direction of the choke and shrug that shoulder as if you're trying to bring that shoulder to the ear and cover. Go ahead again. Right there. Okay, so you can see that he cannot access that neck. If he tries to switch sides on me, I have to switch sides with the defense there and start protecting. So it's a good, easy way to prevent it. Every once in a while, though, I'm not paying attention, or he's stopping me up with strikes, and the rear naked choke is in position. Okay, first thing, once again, MMA or submission grappling. If it's submission grappling, his hand will be much lower on the back of my neck than possible. Why? Because he doesn't have a glove to worry about. If he's wearing a 4-ounce glove here, that will most likely move his hand higher to the top of my head, which is a good thing. It's going to be easy for me to peel that off. But before I can peel it, I need to take some slack and get some slack here and take some pressure off my neck. Otherwise, I'm going to pass out before that happens. How do I do that? Number one, I try to get his back pressure out of the equation. So if I stay here, not only he is squeezing with his arms, but he's arching his back there. So once he arches his back, it's an unfair fight. My neck muscles are not able to support that back strength. So what I want to do here is drive forward and drive his body backwards so that his back is against the ground. Alright? The other things that I don't want to do is the same as before. Shrug the shoulder, look into the side of the neck, and start bringing your hands in here to try to get the angle of the jaw in there to buy yourself some time. Okay? If you get that, go ahead and bring it. If you get there, then you can start playing with the other arm, not before. Okay, so if you stay here, this is tight, and I start trying to peel that off, especially without gloves, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to tap. So be sure to get this all going here before you start. Once you get in there, then that's great. Then I'm going to start moving towards that arm here, and I shrug the other shoulder as well. And hopefully that will be enough to peel it off. Once it peels off, 2-on-1 control at once. So I'm controlling 2 arms here on one arm of his. And my goal is to try to pass that arm, pop it up, and pass it to the other side. Why? Because once I pass it to the other side, it prevents any other attempts at a rear naked choke, and it makes his life more complicated because right now I can look for escape. What I don't want to do is stay here for too long. I want to lean on this side here, because otherwise I'm exposing my arm for the arm bar. Once I got to this position, then it turns into a back grab escape, which we're not going to cover right now. But basically, if you step up and he can get out, and you can get out into a Bravo choke if you're lucky enough. So simple concepts, key concepts here. Whenever you can prevent that thing from coming, do it. So always look into the direction of the choke that's coming and shrug your shoulder. That will prevent the choke from getting in there clean. If it is a clean choke, don't stay here and try to defend. Isolate so that it's only his arm muscles against my neck muscles. So bring your feet closer to your body, push back. At the same time, you're shrugging, looking towards the attacking side, and trying to bring your hands in there to get your chin down a little. Once you get that chin in there, now you can start working on the peel. Get your hand on the forearm, shrug your shoulder, get that arm out of there. 2-on-1, pop it, lean, and from here, like I said, it's back grab escape, you escape, do whatever you want there in the sequence. Thank you for watching. You can check us out at www.MRJJA.com or www.MinnesotaMMANews.com.